Chat, it's only right since we just learned about how the healthcare system, banks, what else? The cops, law enforcement, lawyers, how they all try to scam us. It's only right we learn from the guys that are doing it the illegal way as well.
Jacko went Tocam.
Tocam is crazy. I got you.
Nigerian scammers to ever do it. But you see, he had a problem. He caught the attention of the FBI. Why? Because he couldn't stop showing off. This all starts in the golden age of Nigerian scamming in the 2000s. Why am I calling it Nigerian scamming? Well, because they were scamming in Nigeria. And they were doing so much of it, the term Nigerian scammer was born, which was embarrassing for the Nigerian government. They said, hey, you hear what they calling us? The scammer said, all I hear is paper. The government said, okay. So the government cracks down on scammers.
I wonder if he's Nigerian.
Hard, even though the government be scamming themselves, but that's a story.
Yo, chat. Y'all think bro's Nigerian? Let me know in the chat.
He was one of these scammers, so he moves to Malaysia where they're less hard on scammers, and this is where he hones his craft. Boy scamming, and he becomes one of the best. Now,
oh, so you went to Malaysia.
There's something you gotta know about an African is sometimes we gotta flex. So we start posting online, flexing, talking about, oh man, y'all like this car? I couldn't decide on the color, so shoot, you feel me? People were like, damn, he got money. He said, tight. So he starts getting more followers. But you see, the more followers you get, the more problems. Hush Puppy starts arguing online with a famous singer named DeVito. Peep the diamond frames. What I tell you about flexing, pay attention. He said, DeVito, you stupid. DeVito said, man, you stupid. But then they kissed and made up. Everyone's like, yo, Hush Puppy, you arguing with singers now? He a big deal, Hush.
Mom said time to get a job. You guys think you're funny, bro.
Puppy like, yeah. So he starts arguing with more singers. But here's where it starts to get wicked. He argues with this one singer. He like, you stupid. The singer's like, you a scammer. Hush Puppy goes, oh, that's not how this works. You're supposed to call me stupid. The singer goes, how do you make your money? Everyone goes, how do you make your money? Hush Puppy said, oh, real estate. At this point, everyone's like, okay, that makes sense. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, are they stupid? But you see, the thing is, back in the golden eras of Instagram, people weren't used to folks just scamming. If someone said they were rich, people just said, okay, they're rich, and just took their word for it. So
facts.
Could basically be celebrities. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, chat. Mad niggas was just... Ty Lopez was one of the first niggas doing this shit, bro. Before everyone, this nigga Ty Lopez, he was just saying, yo, I'm a rich nigga. I got thousands of businesses. Y'all should come work for me. And everyone's like, okay. Everyone's just like, okay.
Like one of the most famous ones, Dan Bilzerian, a convicted scammer.
Why does this guy talk like that? Because he knows how talking like this is gonna get you to pay attention to his words.
I guess also a convicted scammer. Hush Puppy said, damn, they believe that. So he keeps posting pictures. He keeps getting more famous. And he keeps scamming. Bigger. At one point stealing $40 million from an American law firm. Oh,
$40 million from a law firm is nuts. He might be one of them.
Didn't you hear me say one of the best to ever do it? These ain't small scams. He would only steal from big corporations, and how he would do it is he would get into their email servers. He would wait till the company's sending out a big transaction, hop in an email, say, hey, Sarah, why don't you go ahead and send it to these account numbers? Sarah would be like, I don't know. He'd be like, can't you see my company email? Sarah would be like, okay, we need to get on a call.
I spread it wider for you.
Remember, he has all of their emails. So he starts talking like he's in the company. He starts saying personal information from the company. So Sarah's like, okay, I'll send it over.
Yeah, he has the personal information. So he sounds like, yo, this nigga.
Taking notes.
Chat. I hope y'all are taking notes, chat. I hope y'all taking notes. We have to first order of business.
Spread my money.
We get some hackers. First order of business. We get some hackers, chat. That's what we do.
He runs. And by run, I mean he launders the money, which means he takes the money and moves it somewhere else. Whether that be buying clothes, he buys so much Louis Vuitton that they invite him out. He buys so much Gucci that they fly him out. Or he sends the money to people that he works with and they'll move it here and there. But it's one of those people he works with that screws him over. He starts scamming this one rich guy that wants to make a company, right? The rich guy's having his doubts, though. But Hush Puppy and his partner reassure him that everything's going to be good. The guy finally starts saying, okay, I'm going to do it. Hush Puppy goes, yes. His partner goes, yes. Can I get more money? Hush Puppy goes, what? His partner goes, can I get more money from the scam? Hush Puppy goes, yo, hush, dog. And no, his partner goes, I understand completely. His partner then calls the guy they're scamming and says, yo, Hush Puppy's scamming you. The guy goes, no. Well, he called the
Have to
police. But the
react
police
to
couldn't
5
really
guys
tie
vs
anything
1
to
girl.
him. But as you can imagine, Hush Puppy's pissed. He said, oh, you snitching? So he calls none other than Super Cop. They literally call him Super Cop because he's uncorruptible and stands for justice. Hush Puppy calls him and says, hey bro, one of my guys just betrayed me. I need you to arrest him. And he said, do you know who I am? They call me Super Cop. Hush Puppy said, I'll fly you out to Dubai. He said, I'll be there at 7.
Bruh. Oh my, bro, Nigerians chat. Can I get a Nigerians in the chat? What's going on, bruh?
So Super Cop arrests the guy that snitched on Hush Puppy, and at this point, Hush Puppy on top of the world. He got the police in his pocket. He got everything. He said, he gets a DM. He said, who this? FBI, come to America. We want to talk to you. Puts the phone in his pocket.
Please react to 5 guys vs 1 girl.
Yeah. See, he was flexing so much that the FBI had been following him for months. Some agents literally started following him, liking pictures and all that. But there was a problem. They didn't know his name. They just knew him as Hush Puppy. So the FBI keeps following him until one day he posts a picture with his birthday and his first name. The FBI said, Raymond Olorunwa Abbas, come to America. He said,
Oh my gosh, Chad. Oh my gosh, Chad.
Well.
Chad, this is not.
They said we tracked your
After react to 5 guys versus 1 girl, I got you.
No Eddie Murphy movie. I ain't coming to America. He gets a knock on the door. He said, who is it? They said, it's the Dubai police. You going to America? He said, damn. Oh, they fly him to America. They said, you getting 20 years. He said, or I can snitch. How you think I know Super Cop was doing all that? He tattletales on him. He gets his time reduced from 20 to 11 years. Everybody says, Super Cop? He said, that boy lying. The FBI gives the Nigerian government his text messages to Hush Puppy. Super Cop goes, what, y'all finna arrest me? The Nigerian government goes, of course not. We be scamming too. Didn't I tell you they be scamming?
Bro, Nigeria, bro. They're good, bro! What's good, buddy? Dad's dead sick again. Nigga said dad. I guess you're my dad, pal?
Well. React to 0 Hour Columbine.
Alright, we're gonna have to wait for this to like start up.
He gets suspended. Hush Puppy, though, not so lucky. Although maybe he was. Out of the hundreds of millions of dollars he stole, he only has to pay back 1.5
Nigga, what?
And he...
Nigga, bro, I swear scammers be getting the best deals, cuz. Nigga, bro, why do bank robbers get deals like this? I don't get it, my nigga. Bro, I don't get bank robbers, bank scammers. They be getting these crazy ass deals. Only took you 30 minutes to read it. Yeah, my bad, bro. Like, I got y'all up on 2 different laws for me.
He only goes to jail for 11 years. Why? Because the FBI only had proof on the time that he scammed the New York law firm and the time he got snitched on. Basically, the only 2 stories I told you. They also found out he had a plan to scam the English Premier League for $100 million. So they added some years for that. But when the FBI...
Oh, shit. This nigga was gonna go for 100 M's? This nigga's a movie, gang. They gotta make a movie about this nigga's life, bro. This nigga was gonna go for 100 M's? Hey, bro, he a big dreamer, bro. He a big dreamer. You can't hate on a nigga like this with ambition like this, chat. He really like that.
I am trying to be like him.
I calculated how much money Hush Puppy probably stole and successfully hid from them. It was clear he should have got many more years, prompting the FBI to call him one of the greatest money
launderers of all time, I guess. Damn, so Hush Puppy is one of the greatest money launderers ever. Hey, bro, you know they do it big in Nigeria, bro.